and this is realistic, it happens all the time. Since you've done Lama and Shuai Jiao, you know what Jeet is, right? But Jeet also has the elbow by itself cutting. Maybe grab me on this side so they can see it. Which is, in other words, I could certainly do this. This is a little bit, be a little bit more power because if he's got strong and he resists it, yeah, exactly. But if I bring the elbow over, yeah, I mean, either I'm going to trap his elbow or if I get it up on the wrist. It's one of the most popular Qin Na you will see, like in all those books that I mentioned. It's this one where you come here. So that's another secret too. If I don't pin him as soon as I do this, he's going to let go. So we call this Jeet. One of the ways you can translate Jeet is actually cutting, because it means to intercept, but like you can like intercept with like a blade, like cut through something. So it's cutting because I'm jeeting through. He can grab me from the side, right, like this, and I can use the same motion on the outside. And what happens is, again, like let's say he did it here. If I caught it, and this is the point, I think. This is a good technique to put in a book, and it hurts, right? It does hurt. It does hurt. It looks very effective. But what this really is to teach you the cutting, that you're never controlled, and we know this, right? Like, for example, he's throwing a hook at my head. He's throwing a hook at my head, right? I'm using that cutting motion to trap it. He grabs my head, and I'm using the cutting motion to catch it. So it's a very practical move. It's also teaching us this, open your head, right? Blocking principle, which is, this is very clearly what we call chokwa, which means to take the bones in different directions, because you have a bone here and a bone here. And you're putting one down while one goes up, and it hurts. What I'm trying to get at is that this is to teach you a concept. But in real life, the chances of you getting this, because when he grabs me, first of all, he's not grabbing me to stand there and stand still. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So what I want to do is, and also when I grab his hand, what's he going to want to do? Pull it away, right? Because people sort of know. Oh no! And certainly he's not going to stand still while I pin, raise my elbow, bring it over, and lower. So what this is an exercise. This is the theoretical, and this is the problem is that most of the time when you do quote-unquote traditional, you get to this point where you're doing the theoretical to teach you the concepts and the basic attributes of a lock. In other words, like I said, the attribute of this lock being this is bone separating. You put one bone down and one bone up, and it hurts, right? Right? And you can do the same thing with. There's all different ways that we learn this lock, right? This one is called praying 3 times to Buddha.